me. We could hang out, do the day with me. And try to be a man if you stay from me. We could do the beach, we could hang out.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and these guys defending their home turf. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. In the same role on the other side, a look at their head coach. His guys were winners in week one. You know they'd love to start the year with back-to-back dubs. Kate Scott and Brock Ewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You get more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Brought in right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Shoots away from one. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Second down, looking for options. He's on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
On the handoff, Allen. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs. Going to the ground again on first. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This is Allen on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
The 28-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another first down.
A new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Shotgun handoff for Allen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. This time it's a passing play. It's a screen play for Allen. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Three on the board, and now he'll send this one away. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in left side by Jones. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. They'll run here following the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Look to throw. Completed over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're gonna mark it at the 4. The offense getting set to go. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Working near his goal line. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. This is Allen on the give. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs from the 37. First down, and they go right back to it. He runs it up to midfield. He could do it! And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys push their lead to 3.
Our home team 10, visitors 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Back out runs their offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. Result is a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Back to throw now. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. Finds a man right side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Gain of 15 yards. Brings up fourth down. They'll take over.
The home teams, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Just a field goal separates these two. More coming up after this quick break. second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Collects this at the 35. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Another drive coming up for this offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Going now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw here.
At the 44-yard line.
Got for big yards on the right side. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives him a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Running it after the penalty. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense ready to get going again now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's complete over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He dodged the tackle. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense getting all set for this series. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. 1st and 10 from the 32. Blown back in the back. off by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Second and 11 at the 31.
He'll work against the blitz. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Third down from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And the fair catch secure here at the 16. The offense headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now a toss. It's Allen. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw it here on 1st. Looking slant route complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down. Here's Allen. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. Second down coming up.
That's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead, and good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Dump off caught by his back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Allen trying this straight ahead. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Running back gets the handoff. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's a throw. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Incomplete on 1st and 2nd. Needs some better luck here. 3rd and goal. Back now. Pressure coming. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kate. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep 4th down and play. Taking that big a loss really rules out that kind of decision.
On 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing from the gun. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Setting up to throw. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 4 coming up now. He's going to throw it. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys will add to their lead at the end of the half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Visitors 10.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. This offense getting to take the field one more time in the half. They're going to have to be quick about anything that they want to do here, partner. Enough time for a few snaps at most. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. To the air now on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd down. The final throw before the break. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Third and long for him here. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Punting unit out now. And this is going to be his fourth effort tonight.
It's fourth down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Their offense ready to take the field now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to have this a step or two shy of the first down, it looks like. He stopped at the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 7.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Third and 1.
QB sneak coming. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Goes for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3.
He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Now we give to Allen, running right. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Slot man motioned over. They go play action on first down. They connect on the deep shot. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's another first down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means first down. Now the give as they set up the jet sweep. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
They'll run now on second down. And he takes it ahead for a healthy 70 yards. It's third down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
They'll throw, third and long. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Their offense running back out now. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. That's more of the catch out left. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down. Their punter making his way out now.
Fourth down.
He has it at the 33. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The home team's ready for their next series, let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll work against the blitz. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He'll try to run this. And this one does not go far.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Throw here, 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it.
4th down.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has it downfield working the left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for a 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a 1st down.
Here's the handoff. Going good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the well again. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
That's another 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. On the handoff, Allen. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. All set to go now from the 35. This is Allen on the give. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up first down.
At the 48-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. They'll go play action. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game, as their latest brings up 2nd down.
17 at the 45-yard line.
They run with Allen. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Now this offense ready to head back out. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Offense to the line. Here we go. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's another first down.
On first down, they'll run. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Making the call himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
15 yards. That's another first down. A gain of 15. And a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Throwing from the gun here. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And that will make it a field goal game.
Team 23.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
There's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Second and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
He's going to throw this one by his running back, Allen. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up third and 1.
He'll try to do it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Punt team on the field. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Pulled in at the 20. And he's brought down before the return gets far. This offense making its way back out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
To number 13. 2 yards on the pickup.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys down by only 3. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. Results in a first down.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That's another first down. A gain of 11.
He looked to throw it.
And a first down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Back to throw. Brought in left side by Jones. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Here he is to throw. He's making a bid for it. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's good. We're on first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. 8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he takes this down close, up to the 3.
The tackle made at the
Now we had a 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout.
It's
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ball start. Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Just a couple of yards that time, and they are well short of the end zone on 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout, 9 seconds left in the game. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through! And in the final moments, they have tied this game!
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here we go now, time to start this drive, 1st and 10.
At their own 22-yard line.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. A new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. Motion man sent left. Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime. How do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught on the comeback route. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The offense getting set to go. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to get a win.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down. They'll throw, third and long. This is wheeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Running it after the penalty. Only gained a couple, but still in a good spot thanks to the penalty. 2nd and 3. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. If they can do something here, ready to operate on 2nd down. He's going deep this time. Yeah, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
A costly false start penalty as third down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
On now comes their punter. And this needs to be a good one. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. That count runs their offense. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're in a sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here. It'd be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in, and you've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Third down and
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to Allen. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Up the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down and goal to go.
And now the entire game rests on his next kick. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Lined up middle for the attempt. The kick is good. He got it! And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, That's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.